Welcome back to the channel, guys. We got White Skies #1, and I know a lot of people did not get to get this book when it came out. So I'm gonna do a deep dive of the entire book. I'm gonna show you page by page what's going on. Obviously, there's gonna be spoilers, so if you don't want to know what happens in the book, go and read it. Come back and check it out if you like. And always hit that like and hit that sub. Second printing's coming out. I don't know when, but I know they already have a third printing, so second printing for sure is coming out. So let's get going with White Skies. This is going to be kind of like a apocalyptic type of book. It looks like there's some kind of like major bad things are happening here in San Francisco, or I'm pretty sure the entire world. It looks like in this book. We have our main characters here. Her name is Violet. We don't really get the names of the father here, and we don't really know too much. All we know is that they're walking and they're trying to get away from what they call the fire. And this is the San Francisco Bay Area, and you can tell already with tanks and messed up cars. There's been a lot of action here. I don't think we did very well for whatever we were fighting. It looks like, and that's what I like about this book. It really keeps you in the dark until towards the very end of this book. And we have them walking, and the art is so great. You can always tell, it's starting to rain, and you can see the water, brushing off her hair. She's in deep thought. She's missing her mother. We don't know what happened to her. And they start coming to a part of the area where he thinks he can see or hear stuff. And they kind of take cover here, but there's nothing here. It's just a deserted town. And they just keep walking. They're just trying to get to somewhere. And we don't really know where they're trying to get to in this issue. They find a place to kind of like rest for a little bit. I love this part where she's all like, we always have the same amount of bullets. Why do you take them out and count them every time we stop somewhere? And he's kind of saying like, I did this with my father. He did it. It kind of builds comfort that he knows how many bullets he always has with him. And that kind of tells a lot about this story of survival, I feel, where, he's just to have the comfort of having knowing that we have some kind of protection from whatever. So I thought that was pretty cool. Really nice touching moments here between father and daughter here. Again, I believe the mother had passed, and obviously she's having a hard time with this. So a lot of emotions going on in these couple pages here. They wake up in the middle of the night. He hears a sound, and I mean, obviously we got to progress the story here. And he goes out there, and he's looking around, and we have some bad guys here trying to either rob him or I don't know. And they get into some action here. He knows that they haven't seen his daughter yet, so he stays kind of quiet as they take him here. And so now we start seeing some of that fire they were talking about, and it seems like they come from the ground. I don't know if these guys show up when they hear gunfire. I'm not sure, but they were upset that one of the guys shot him. So these guys come out of the ground. They seem to be kind of like demon type, ghost like beings. And the reason I say that is you'll see in the next couple pages. They pick him up and they're about to take this guy away. And she starts screaming out for him. Now there's a confusing part here. Okay, right here it says we gotta get the beep out of here. What about the freak? I ain't going after him. We don't leave now. We're all dead. So I don't know who they're after because they're not after her because she's a female, and they already have the dad right here. So I don't know. These guys were sent out to get somebody, and I'm probably sure we're gonna probably get that in the second issue. So she's stranded by herself. This voice starts talking to her. She doesn't know who it is, directing her to go back in and to make a circle with salt. And she always has salt with her. And here comes the beings. They're coming towards her. These guys bail, and so it looks like the salt is keeps them away and reacts to them. Now I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it's her hand. So I don't. There's some kind of reaction from the demon in the salt, like it usually does, right? So she's there in the circle, stuck in there. Very graphic scene here, where she doesn't know what to do, or she is surrounded, and she's just in so much fear. This is the end of the book. So great cliffhanger, and I'm I thought it was awesome. I thought this book was great. I can't wait for issue 2 to come out. Again, if you didn't get this, the second printing is coming out soon, and third printing has already been ready to go. So make sure you pre-order your second printing because this book flew off the shelves. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you came this far, please hit that like, hit that sub, share the channel with your friends. And other than that, always keep on reading.